Hello, it's Sonia here and welcome back to my art YouTube channel. Today I thought I would work in this is my sort of still life loose floral sketchbook, and I haven't, well actually no, I did this yesterday, so I have worked in here. I didn't film it because I'm trying to get back into having some time off, getting back into the habit of filming and making videos. So yeah, basically I enjoyed doing this yesterday. This was on what is it, it's like gouache and oil pastel on, I think this is this an acrylic background? I just used up paint on it, and then I thought of having the idea of, in the future, well I did it here, drawing the flowers on the vase as the flowers, or even draw some flowers and then put the I don't know, I was just coming up with different ideas for the future for playing around with these sort of still life spreads, and then they often then lead to, I can show you, I'll go over here, to works on paper that I then really wanted to try and get around to scanning in and making into prints. But yeah, so today I felt like, oh gosh, that was a loud bang. Loosening up, warming up, getting back into this sketchbook. I have been doing art over the holidays and New Year period, but it's tend to be sketches and my abstract sketchbook. So now I'm back in the studio, I want to get out some paints. So yeah, I'm going to use, today I've decided in this spread I'm going to use these oil pastels. These Pentel, my oil pastels, which I like. They're relatively cheap and they're quite hard, which works for me. And then just some gouache and maybe a little bit of that tissue paper, maybe that as collage. So how I like to approach these pages is I will actually sometimes flick back to get some ideas, or even go onto Pinterest for vase ideas, or draw my own ceramics that I own. But let's get going. What I thought with this was using up old paint, and then yesterday I just did this because I had some tiny bit of white, that's white acrylic. So let's see how I fancied. I was like, I want to do a blue pattern on it, and then because I just thought, yeah, like a blue and white sort of china pattern, but I'm just making up my own pattern today. I haven't really prepared anything in advance, so this is completely off the cuff, but I'm just trying to get back into being free and easy and playful, and yeah, I don't know where this is going to go. As I've talked about with these types of spreads, the other great thing is this sort of paper, if you do invest in a relatively good sketchbook, this is mixed media paper, so even if it all goes wrong and you hate it, you can just paint over it and cover it up, or even stick a collage pencil on top. And I don't know why I've gone for leaves. Well, I guess this sort of leaf motif. And I might grab my abstract sketchbook for some other ideas for, and I don't know, let's make it a bit more. Yeah, so these oil pastels are pretty cheap. I think I've got them, if you wait and get them on offer, they're sometimes you can get them down to $5 or $6. They're kids ones, but for me in this sort of work, they're great because they're not too soft. I have once bought a set and they were super soft. They just disintegrated on the page, and I know probably I should fix them or stick paper between the pages, but sometimes I don't even necessarily know that I need to with these. Okay, so that's that bar's done, and then I'm going to go in with, I need a pencil. Let's grab one from over here. And Gonna like just do a floral shape. Isn't just sometimes if you end up drawing your flowers from the garden or from photos, or even if you're given flowers, then I think sometimes you kind of learn some shapes offhand that you can then add, just, you know, to make up your own vase of flowers. So do I want to add another one? So that's gonna be my outline for that vase. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna go in with some gouache to start with. I like that green, it's sort of a sage green. Oh gosh, this table, I'm jogging it, I don't know why. So these paints I don't tend to, this gouache, I'm not going to dilute it because I want it really thick and opaque, and also it's on this background colour. And I've decided, I've been deliberately making the flowers green because I know if I start, sometimes if I go in and I do leaves and stalks the correct colour combination from life, as it were, if I make those green, then I'd start to get a bit hesitant with my colour choices because it becomes more realistic. And this sort of art for prints isn't about necessarily being at all, as you can tell, realistic or botanical in any way. It's more about just playing around with colours that I fancy. I'm not even, I mean, I've got to be honest with you, I'm not even thinking about necessarily colour theory, but maybe it is coming in because of, I don't know, I guess green and pink. Oh, and I've ended up drawing the stem green because I'm talking. Yeah, it's also going to get used to talking and painting again. Cool. So that is the, I need to check I've got it in the right position. Yep. So let's grab, sometimes you can really test yourself by just, if you've got, just grab a paint and then make yourself use it to see what will happen. And the fun thing about that is, part of my problem in the past has been I would spend a lot of time procrastinating. Like, I don't know, just getting myself thinking too much in my own head about how I wanted a piece to turn out and worried about wasting my material. Yeah, so, but this way, if you just like, no, I'm going to go in and use what I've got, sometimes you get some really fun results, like far better than times when I've spent ages, well, this is in my opinion, of course, because it's, then if I spend ages overthinking it, or I don't know. So yeah, I've gone in with the red because I grabbed the tube of red paint. I do like contrast, so the times when I do, if I'm doing the whole just grabbing at random, where it doesn't work so well is if you end up picking up colours that are too similar. Yeah, so I quite like this, so the red on the pink. I mean, it could, I mean, I guess this is kind of like very, I would say design or decorative, but I feel like when you're playing with in sort of more intuitive colours or just playing around, you end up, it's also about mood sometimes and taste and learning what you like and don't like. Like one of the things I feel like I don't do resolutions necessarily. I think I make lots of plans at the start of the year. I have all these ideas, but one of the, I think something I was thinking about was more along the lines of, I don't know if it's going to not dry yet. Like, how do I don't know if subconsciously sometimes if we're looking at other people's art or progressing, or people give you feedback that they really like something, you want to do more of it. But how do we tap into what we really like about our own art and want to do more of? And I think the space, I mean, sometimes to also, I mean, for those who are, you know, obviously if you have an audience and you're trying to sell work, then there is a little bit about your audience and making work for other people. But you can always make work, I believe, essentially for yourself. Okay, so I've got a bright green, and I'm going to do another bit of, so what do I want to add in? I really have not thought about any today, like I feel like I'm always doing, let's do a bowl. So yeah, this is like a, so you can see it's coming, the yellow, the fluorescent yellow is coming through, but I don't mind these sorts of layering. I actually quite like sometimes when you see that, the sort of the whole, it's so obviously drawn on and not meant to be realistic. It's in a more of a loose, just playing with the paint. Oh gosh, see, I've gone over there, there's a matter. And I'm enjoying doing, I wanted to come back to these because also I am focusing, I feel like I'm hoping this year to focus more on larger abstracts on canvas, because I've been making I've been really enjoying my sketchbook abstract practice, and I feel like ready to do some more finished works with those. I actually painted over a still life to turn it into an abstract, because I feel like this sort of work I like at the moment on paper and to make into prints. So that's my plan, but will I keep to it? And then, oh, you need something here. In the kitchen at the moment, we've got some pears. So I'm just going to draw some pear shapes. Well, it's more like a lemon. That looks like, I don't know where this one's going. So now, what colour shall I do? I want orange. Maybe not fluorescent orange. Oh, this is like a metallic orange. Oh man, I'll just, okay, let's change that brush. Something is really I'm gonna have to have a bit of a tidy up later. Something on my desk that is. Yeah, so this is fun. It's a reminder to me also with the loose style, sort of more naive drawings. Actually, I don't want to fill in necessarily, get rid of that outline. I quite like it. It's sort of also, I feel it's so easy, even if you have like 10 days off, as it were, loose, this sort of style of painting. It's hard because I've been doing sketches of my kids over the holidays, and they've been more, I guess, realistic sketches. Yeah, it's funny coming back to sort of a loose, playful, expressionistic practice. I'm just so, for anybody, it just takes time to get back into the swing of things sometimes. And yeah, okay, so what else am I going to do? Now let's, do I want to, you know what I could do is add the pears as well into this and change the colour green, but never mind. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like that. Because why not? Anyway, this is a fun way to start in the morning. It's like what's the time now? It's 9:30. I just have to have like pest control around because we may have a slight rat issue. That, so yeah, like just getting back. I feel so. Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. Getting back into the swing of things, as it were. Like, but it's good to have a laugh and yeah, embrace mistakes. I mean, sometimes standing up and looking down by my through the phone, like I have the phone up here, is a good way of actually seeing. See, this is the thing, okay? This has taken me how long? 16 minutes, okay. This is quite a shortish video because I think I'm actually I like it. I feel one of the things I'm wanting, maybe because it is the new year, is sort of that whole decluttering, a bit of space, going a little bit more, yeah, I'm not in the mood right now to go crazy with pattern. I wanted, and that's the whole thing, like just because you start out and you think, oh, I'm going to make this a very busy spread, I'm going to add collage. You don't have to. If you like what you've got, stop, and then you can come back to it. The other thing I am trying to get, oh no, actually I don't. Do I want to date these pages? I haven't in the sketchbook, so I'm not going to. But yeah, like I'm just gonna wait on it. I mean, even that mistake there, I feel it makes it more this is obviously hand drawn. Okay, so yeah, that was today's still life spreads, and I think maybe I also want to do some more. I've been really enjoying my abstract sketchbook, so I'll be back with definitely doing some abstract processes, short and long. I've got some other plans for videos. I've got a whole ton of ideas. I just need to, that's why I wanted to work with you guys in this sketchbook. I just need to take it chill and this is a good start. And thank you for watching. I hope maybe you've had time to get a bit of drawing in with me. And yeah, I do have a Patreon as well, where I'm planning on doing like once a week, sort of a newsletter, more in-depth piece of writing. And then maybe also I'd like to start doing little mini videos, because you can stick videos on them there as well, with maybe some of my abstract works that I keep covering up. Anyway, so that's it from me. Thanks for watching again, and I will be back next time with another video. Bye.